What's up, y'all? Michael from Only Human. Just a topic I wanted to talk about a long time ago, and now that I have my channel, I can kind of just say what I think about it and see, what other people have to say on the issue. This has to do with Black Lives Matter and one of the responses that people have to this movement, and that is all lives matter. I feel that the phrase all lives matter makes absolutely no sense. Better put, I don't feel that it's an appropriate response to Black Lives Matter. Just to clarify, I personally never have and do not support Black Lives Matter. I think they're full of shit, and I think that it's kind of a slap in the face. I'm not going to go further into that, but I'll just say that if I ever lost a loved one to police or a non-black person and Black Lives Matter showed up on my doorstep, I would tell them to kick rocks and maybe give them the middle finger on the way out. There are a lot of criticisms that a person could bring up about Black Lives Matter, but the response all lives matter is not one of them. It makes absolutely no sense. That would tell me that you don't understand the statement, the declaration of Black Lives Matter. Neither does the so-called movement. So it's basically like if you were, you had two siblings. You had the eldest sibling, and then you had the youngest sibling. And the eldest was like the firstborn, and they were special for that reason. And then you had the youngest, which was the baby. And then you had yourself, and you were like a middle child. Your oldest and youngest, they got they were showered with gifts and whatever it is that they wanted. They got all the current video games they wanted, computers, tablets, and all the clothes they wanted, brand new. And you got all the hand-me-down clothes. You didn't get any new clothes. There was cakes and pies in the house, but you never got any of them. You just had to go into the kitchen and make whatever was there. If they would make this big dinner, you just had to come in later on and make a freaking mayonnaise sandwich because they just didn't really feed you like they fed the other two kids. You basically just didn't get what the other kids seemed to get. And then you met other kids in the neighborhood that were middle children as well, and they kind of got the same treatment, or at least in from their perspective. So you guys talked and everyone kind of related to each other because you were getting the same kind of unfair treatment. So you and these other middle children in the neighborhood decided, this is just not fair. And it seems like the firstborn and the lastborn seem to be recognized and treated as people who are worthy of some type of love and affection and decent treatment that you middle kids just didn't seem to be. So you decided, well, we're gonna make ourselves known to our parents and that we are worthy of the same type of care and affection. So you decided to come up with something called, middle kids matter. So you come to your parents and you let them know, hey, middle kids matter as well. I'm here. I matter just like my siblings. And they respond with, well, yeah, all kids matter. All my kids matter. And you're like, bullshit. Your actions don't show this. That's why I'm here telling you that I matter as well. See, even though you say it, it doesn't seem like that's what you show. That doesn't seem like that's reflected in our house. I agree. All of the kids matter, but you don't seem to show that. Whether or not this is true is up for debate. They can have that discussion, but the proper response is not all kids matter. It's the person saying, based on the actions of this dynamic, it doesn't seem like this particular individual or group of individuals seem to matter as much, at least not relative to these other groups. And then that group or that person will declare, hey, I matter too. So to respond with, yeah, everyone matters, doesn't address what they're saying at all. Again, I don't support Black Lives Matter at all. There's plenty of criticism I have of them, but a proper response is just not all lives matter. That doesn't address the issue at all. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Michael from Only Human, I'm out.